I realized that I need to be doing this. These channels that they're they're so important to me. Hi guys, hi friends. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, chances are, things are fine once again. But I'm recording this on the 29th of January now because I have no idea when you'll see this video, but I decided to just kind of, record it while things are still happening. So I just had probably the worst night of my life. I did manage to get some sleep, but I'm a fucking mess. And I've just been through something that, you see some people go through from time to time, and you tell yourself that's never gonna happen to me. I'm the most careful person and whatever else. But essentially my YouTube accounts, they got hacked, hijacked, taken away, however you want to call it. And I want to tell you this story while I'm feeling this story so that you can know what's happening, even if it's me uploading this later on. I'm just basically sat here in my, I don't even know if I'm in pajamas. I don't know what I'm wearing, like no makeup, no anything. I'm just here, and I haven't had dinner last night. I still haven't had breakfast. I have coffee that I made. I don't feel like drinking it. I tried to eat some food last night, but it made me queasy and I just didn't. I'm gonna tell you what happened because these things, they you think that they can happen to to some people who know nothing about the internet or whatever. But here's what happened to me. I was contacted by this company for sponsorships, and the company is called Tracker. Now, I'm the person who already is aware of these scammy things happening. I don't just, go around trusting every email and whatnot. And this company contacted me about the sponsorship, and I guess this is the bane of every content creator when you feel like that little bit of ego and oh, okay, so they actually want to work with me, and they actually suggested a good deal that I deserve. And I wasn't gonna fall for it because the deal wasn't too nice, but it was nice. So I emailed them back. Being who I am, I said, okay, but give me the name of your company representative, send me a link to your website, send me a link to your Discord, to all of this stuff. Right? I asked all these questions because I always do, especially when the deal looks good. They replied to me, and this is the part where it gets to be my fault. They gave me half of this information probably. It was probably 9 or 10 p.m. and I just wanted to get something done. And I was like, okay, they replied. I saw that they were talking about the brand info that I asked about, and there was a link to the website. I never clicked on the link. I went online and I tried to look up whether they're safe or not, which makes the story even worse. And according to all these reviews, Tracker was safe. And I don't know how to explain this properly, but I'm guessing that someone is using a name of a company that actually exists and does things to make a mirror website or something. That's where my tech knowledge caps, because I don't exactly know how to scam someone. I've never scammed anyone, And basically they emailed me a link to the Tracker, and they said all you need to do is fill out a short survey. So the survey contains of you just giving them your social, just username or something, and letting them know how many subscribers overall you have on the channel. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So basically they said, okay, so just, connect with your Google account so that we can connect you with with the right campaign or something. I don't even remember what it was on the screen, and I don't have a screenshot because it didn't occur to me at that point to take screenshots of a random survey. When a website has a Google integration, like login with Google or whatever, there's a part of me that feels like it's safe, right? And this video is meant to be a huge lesson to everyone who does these sponsorships and whatnot. Just because you can log in with Google doesn't mean that you should, doesn't mean that it's automatically safe. What happened to me is I tried to log in, and there was some sort of buffering, right? And I immediately print screened the buffering, and I emailed the person who was emailing me, and I was like, dude, your site doesn't work. This looks sussy. Care to elaborate? But, as I was doing that, it was still buffering. Like, it took me like 30 seconds to write that email, and I was like, I don't like the way this is looking, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna go and be safe. I'm gonna go into Google and I'm gonna change my password. So I did. I went into my YouTube dashboard thing, Google, whatever you want to call it, changed my password, and I was like, okay, I'm safe. Let me just write down the new password. I wrote down the new password and I tried to log in to my account, and Google shows a prompt saying your password was changed less than an hour ago. It's like, yeah, dumbass, I just changed it, right? and I open my email, which is my recovery email, and I find not one email on the recovery whatever, but I find like, wow, where someone was continuously, not only did they log into my YouTube account, but everything that I had, security questions, passkeys, recovery emails, phone numbers, everything was being wiped right in front of me. And I was getting email after email on my recovery email until they'll stop, because they changed my recovery email as well. Make matters worse, they didn't just go and use their own recovery email. They used my business email, but without a dot. So they made like a new email that sounds like me, but it isn't me, and they connected everything to that one. I tried to log in to my Google account, but every way of accessing it, like security questions, phone numbers, authenticators. Like, I have an authenticator on my phone, but the codes from the authenticators aren't working. So there was nothing I could do. And there's only one way to log in, which is with this USB passkey. I don't use these things, right? So someone was, quick enough to put in like a USB passkey on like as a way of protecting my account or something. And whenever I tried to log in, I was asked to put in a USB with this token or something, and I don't have that because I didn't make it, obviously. So I didn't know what to do. And in this state of panic, I didn't know where to turn. I just didn't. So I went to Twitter, because I know of a content creator who had this similar issue happening, and dare I say, it was so bad for her. She's an incredible content creator. I've been following her for a while. So her name is Miss Bubbles. If you know Miss Bubbles, she makes these cozy indie game reviews and whatever else. And I remembered her story about 2 years ago or so, how her YouTube account was essentially hijacked, name was changed, pictures, everything. The videos were unlisted. She didn't know if it was unlisted or deleted. And some live stream was happening on her channel about some crypto bullshit. And as it was happening, I actually was following her situation back then, not knowing that I would learn from it. So this name change happened, and the crypto live stream and everything. And she was losing subscribers like by the minute, because nobody knew it was her anymore. Like, she had her YouTube community posts, but I think that was about it. I think they just didn't get around to delete the YouTube community posts, and that's it. And people were leaving comments on there, supporting and whatnot, and I was following the story, and I really felt for her. And luckily she got her accounts back. Like, she was pestering the YouTube team on Twitter, and in this state of panic, 5 minutes into all of this happening, now I'm basically telling you like second by second like where my thoughts were. I go on Twitter, I tweet. I don't really have an active Twitter. I think I had like 2 people, well, maybe 1 retweet or something, and I was like, holy shit, if I don't grow my social media accounts, I'll just like end up having no one to retweet this shit if this ever happens to me, right? And I tweet and I'm like, hey, team YouTube creators, whatever, help me out here. And the unlikeliest thing happens. Team YouTube, or YouTube creators, they reply to my tweet with like no likes, no retweets or anything, and say, we replied to your DM. And I'm like, I'm hearing this like holy grail music in my head, and I was like, okay, let's go, right? Let's fix this. So I go into my DMs and I basically tell them, like, I was frantic. I told them, listen, don't please help me not lose everything. I have 2 YouTube accounts or whatever. I was that person who I didn't want to be this content creator in distress trying to get the accounts back. And they reply to me and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry this happened, can you give me the links of your YouTube channels? so that we can take a look. You can find them in your like browser history or something, or somewhere that you share. I'm like, no problem, I have them bookmarked, I'm ready for this shit, right? So I sent the links, but links aren't the only thing that I sent. I spiraled. I sent not only the links, but like, here's when the accounts were created, here's my AdSense, here's my like all my information in attempts to like be helpful. And there's like radio silence, no one's talking to me. I'm just sat there. It's Neon's birthday, like my partner's birthday, and he's streaming, and we're supposed to do something nice. An hour before he ends up streaming, I'm texting him, I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm like, my YouTube accounts are taken over, I don't have my YouTube anymore. I shouldn't have texted him, to be honest. Like, I just didn't know where to turn, you know? And I'm in his stream, and he's streaming, he's speedrunning, and I can see his face like going from like normal color to pale to red to gray to green as he's reading my message, and he's like trying to keep his shit together because clearly he's in distress because of, you know, what happened to me. And I'm just like, you know what, like I shouldn't have like stressed someone out on their birthday or whatever. And then, you know, girlfriend of the year here, we go on Discord after that, and of course we end up talking about it because like you lose your YouTube accounts, you lose your babies, like you gotta talk about it, right? So that was my night last night. I went to bed, I was exhausted, and I woke up at around 5:45 or so, basically to do a school run. Luckily today I'm not working. Today I had to take a day off, luckily, because I have doctor's appointments on top of all this bullshit that's been happening. I have like CAT scans and CT scans or whatever that I scheduled earlier this month because I had a headache that were starting at the bottom of my head, and when they were spreading up or whatever, I already went to a neurologist and gave me their opinion and everything. But like today I just like, basically I'm going to the scans so that they, you know, basically rule out everything, which is fine, but this is not how I imagined today's day was gonna go. And my brain is already in like this high like maintenance fight or flight mode, and I'm like, well, what do I do now? Like, I'm not gonna be streaming today. Today is what, Thursday? I'm taking a day off. I have no idea if you'll ever see the video or not, but I'm gonna record it now rather than later because I want you to know that, you know, like I wanted to know exactly how it felt while it was happening. And I'm not in a mental state to be. I'm like, what do I even do? Like, do I record? You know, I've only just come back to Veeplays MMO and started appreciating the fact that I've built that channel from nothing on my own, and I'm just, you know, I'm just clueless. Like, I've decided to continue. I'll likely do something that doesn't have to be published to YouTube. I'm probably gonna, which is something I can always do. It's fine. But, you know, I can record at home. I can edit videos. I can do all this stuff. That's all well and good. But you know, I'm still, like, I still feel it. And you know what? Like, I thought myself, like, is something wrong with me? Like, I'm not crying. I haven't cried. Like, you know, this is probably the most awful thing that, you know, that is happening to me right now, and I'm not crying. I haven't cried. I haven't lost my shit yet. I haven't cried last night. I was like in a, like, I think I learned something about myself last night. It's like when bad things happen, like I was panicking, obviously, and obviously I felt like I was living a nightmare. Like, everything around me felt like a blur. I didn't, like, I wasn't thinking about anything else anymore, but I wasn't crying. And I think I learned a valuable lesson about who I am as a person, if anything. And I felt for the first time that I that I actually, when these bad things happen, that I might be the person who keeps it together. I try to. It's not like I'm trying to, like, I'm not like, you know, about to cry or anything, but I'm just here, and I'm like, am I a monster? Like, am I like why is you know, like am I even like, I am upset. It's just that I feel like I'm not reacting in an upset way, which could be, you know, a good thing, because right now I'm in fixing mode. I just want to fix it. I just want to get it done. I've been rambling on for like 15 minutes or so. Likely what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna save the video for later, and I'll just make one big video for you as a big fat lesson. If you're a content creator, don't let it happen to you, because, you this is the shit that you have to go through. Who knows? Maybe this is going to last for weeks. Maybe it's going to last for days. Maybe tonight I'll have my accounts back. I'm probably not going to have them back tonight. I'm just hoping to have them back at some point. Everything else can wait. I'll just, so I guess this video continues at some point. Hi there. Just a small update, I guess, on the current situation. I will hopefully make these, more of these videos as the whole thing is evolving, and I'll be able to update you further. It is now the 30th of January, and I'm recording this to just give a massive mid-video shout out to the entire YouTube team. Honestly, they've been quite incredible. So as a small update, yesterday on the 29th, I didn't really expect to be contacted by any technical support or anything, but the people from YouTube, they've continued to communicate with me on Twitter, and they were basically like, well, give us like an email that you have access to, and we will send you a form or something to fill out, so that form can be viewed by a specialist or something like that who will contact you. So I was like, all right, I'll send them an email address so that they have it, and then hopefully someone will contact me within a few days or something like that. Yesterday, I was already sent the form, and I filled out the entire form. The entire form is long, it's massive, and whoever did this, honestly, fuck you for putting me through all of this, because they had to give me this massive form where I had to put in details that I never thought I was ever going to be asked, like details about my payments and AdSense, and like when my channels were created, what's the last video, who was ever logged in, did I do this, did I do that. Honestly, it's a huge ordeal, but it's fine because I actually, I filled it out. And hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. There were questions that, made me a little nervous. Like, oh, did you click on any links? It's like, yes, sorry guys, I clicked on a link, So, it made me feel obviously a little guilty, but it's best to be honest with these kinds of things and with these kinds of forms. Trust me, the last thing that I need is to feel bad about all this and to blame myself. I blame myself enough. And basically I submitted this form, and I haven't received any sort of reply or anything like that just yet. But I just wanted to give you an update, as today also I haven't been streaming at all. Today is Friday, so I don't know what I'm gonna do during the weekend. I'm hoping to, to be able to, to stream. Right now I'm still kind of in that fight or flight mode where I don't know if I want to. I just don't know anything right now. I'm likely gonna, do like some speed running or something that doesn't go directly onto YouTube, or it doesn't have to. It normally does. I live stream there as well, but it doesn't have to. So I figured maybe I should just, start learning a speedrun, as I've been wanting to learn both Final Fantasy VII on PC and a Metaphor ReFantazio speedrun. So I might watch the commentary or something, and see what it is that I need to do to learn it. So I have a plan. I'm trying to, keep my spirits up, and hopefully, things are going to be fine. So this is just a small update to, record that I've filled out this form, and that hopefully I'm going to get reached out. I do want to remember these days, as I want to know just how many days it took. Basically, this happened day before yesterday, so less than 48 hours ago, which is, which is quite an achievement for me to be reached out to that early on, because I know that sometimes it takes days, it takes weeks or something. But I'm not gonna lie to you, it does make me feel like, just a little, important, I suppose. I do have 2 partner YouTube channels, and they're not massive, but they are my babies, and I'm glad that someone can see that, and that they're trying to help me through it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. I'll likely record another one very soon. The good news is that the clipper for my new mic arm has arrived. I recently got a Rode mic arm, hoping that I would get an actual mic that I wanted to as well, but I had to invest into something else. I've been getting recent frequent power outages, and I had to buy a UPS for my PC instead, which really sucked, because that's essentially where the funding for the mic went. But my mic is still serving its purpose. It's just still fine, I suppose, and it's sitting nicely on this arm thanks to the clipper that just arrived, so I'm pretty happy with that. The setup looks better, and hopefully I'll have my YouTube channel soon as well. Anyway, thank you again for watching this video. I know it's not the end of the video, because there will be something else very soon, but yeah, that's it for today, or for now. I'll see you probably in 2 seconds. Hi guys, hi friends. This is probably the last in this I guess last update in this video or whatever. I'm a bit shaky right now, so I'm not doing all that well, but not for a bad reason. I just got my accounts back, and I haven't even logged into my YouTube studio, but I've spent my time just recovering my channel, and for the first time in a few days I can see my my channel added in the list of channels, and I don't even know what to say. I'm starting to remember how I felt when all of this happened, and I was living my nightmare. I was living my worst. Sorry, my dog is upset because I'm upset as well, so I have to hold him now because he thinks I'm upset. But this is the thing, I was living my worst nightmare because these accounts there, but I didn't realize at that point that they are my legacy, that for the past 6 years that I've been building this, and they were gone. And at one point I felt like someone just took something from me that I was never gonna get back. And now that I have them back, I don't even know what to say. I normally don't really cry in my videos or anything. You know this, but I've just finished with this stream. I was learning a new speedrun. That's probably Neon calling, but I'll call him in a bit because I just texted him and I said that I got my accounts back. So he hasn't heard from me yet. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. I remember how it felt when these accounts were taken from me, and I felt like someone took a part of me that I'm never gonna have before. Look at this. If you need any sort of proof that my accounts are mine, you all know that I've had a tattoo of my logo that's been on these accounts for for ages, and I at that moment, when they were gone, I actually realized something. I realized that I need to be doing this. These channels, that they're so important to me, and I for a very long time, especially on my main channel on Veeplays MMO, I didn't appreciate it because I stopped playing Final Fantasy 14, and I felt like I didn't really have a connection to the channel anymore. I didn't know what to do with it, and it was just sitting there. And then I started playing other games, came back to World of Warcraft, and I'm playing Lord of the Rings Online, and I was so happy. I'm so happy I got them back, and I don't even know what to say. I had no idea how appreciative I actually was of my channel and of my community and of everything. And now that I have them back, I feel like it's been a big wake-up call on how much they actually mean to me, and how much I actually love doing YouTube, and how much I believe in these channels. And I'm so sorry, I'm a mess right now, and I I haven't like since all of this started, I have not cried at all. Like, I've kept my shit together. Neon has been my absolute rock. He's been so supportive, and honestly, he's tried his best to just keep my mind off things. Like, we've been playing WoW Midnight Beta. I was recording videos. I tried to learn a new speed run, and this whole time I've just been recording and recording and recording videos, just hoping that I'm gonna get my channels back and I'll be able to upload them again. And now I'm logged in on my channel. I can't believe it. Like, I'm so traumatized. I'm so scared of any of this, like this whole sponsorship thing. I fucking, like, I hate even the thought of you know, applying for any sponsorships. Anyone contacted me or whatever, it's like, if you have like a sponsorship deal or whatever, like, I hate to say this, but it's best to like not reach out to me at all. Don't try, because you'll probably just get an angry email or something like that. Because right now I'm just like, I'm not ready to even think about working with anyone. Like, I'd rather make no money off of my YouTube channels than ever go through this again. Let this video, let this story be a big lesson to you if you're a content creator, if you're working in anything, really. You know, protect your accounts and don't be stupid, you know, because I'm like, I don't want to be stupid anymore. I might never get this kind of opportunity again to, you know, to get my accounts back. And I don't know, I'm still in shock. I can't believe that they actually recovered my accounts, that I have them back. And honestly, thank you so much to, you know, to YouTube for being so responsive. Some people waited for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks even for their accounts to be, you know, for the situation to be resolved. This happened on I think it was a Wednesday, and now it's a Sunday night. It's the 1st of February, and I have them back, and I could not be more grateful. This is also a big promise to you. I'm so thankful to have you as a community. I promise I'll be, you know, I'll continue to work on my videos, and I've learned a lesson, you know, about making content, about how much this means to me, and about what I want to do. So thank you for, you know, for being there. And I will, you know, post this video soon. I have a lot planned for my Veeplays MMO, and I don't want to abandon the channel. And if I needed a fresh reminder of what really matters to me, I just got one. So, you know, if like I said, if there's God or something, like, you know, message received loud and clear. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna call Neon and, you know, tell him what happened, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're new here on the channel and by some chance you've seen this video and you're not subscribed to my channel, you know, like if you like, I don't know, either variety, MMORPGs, anything that I have either on Veeplays or Veeplays MMO, you're welcome to stay, subscribe, and that'll be all. Thank you again. I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.